Hey everyone, we're back with more Rome 2, House Julia, the next generation. And we should continue here. Let's see. So, quick summary. Obviously, we're trying to deal with Persia and Egypt. And essentially get rid of these two sort of jump-off points for them. But, at the moment, really, the food is the problem. Now, we are dealing with that now. Getting there slowly. What we've done is we've built loads of sort of piscariums to improve the situation with respect to the food. So let's get him in as a paragon. There we go. Now, as a result of that, the attrition that we're suffering is taking a little bit of a toll on the forces. But I think in about 4 turns' time, we should notice a bit of a turnaround, because that's when the large majority of the new fishing areas will be activated, and we'll be in a stronger position, hopefully, to then start reinforcing our numbers. Because that's really what we want to do. We want to reinforce our armies so that they're up to the maximum that we can possibly have them at. Now, the advantage of that means that then we can then start fighting the battles. Now, for those of you who are wondering, any battles that I'm going to have to be fighting that'll be completely one-sided, you know, sort of like an entire 20-stack army against 4 men, I'm going to be auto-resolving those. I'll be auto-resolving any kind of naval combats as well, because I don't particularly enjoy that, and it won't be fun for you guys to watch either, as I'll absolutely hate every moment. So, peace negotiated. There we go. Rome, more food. See, 27. So, here we go. Let's see. Cornelia. There we go. So, my orders are to get you into there. Yeah, let's get them here.
Returning to shore.
Yeah, we're going to keep you there. Now, let's see. Because the food is taking a terrible toll on the forces.
At your command.
Look at this. God, just brutal. Brutal goings on.
Commander.
Fortunately for us, Rome is fine. What we might do then is send these guys at high speed up to Rome. And then hopefully, yeah, there we go. They'll start replenishing those numbers pretty quickly.
Commander.
And I think what we'll also do is do the same again for this guy.
March. You have further orders?
There we go. So, it does mean leaving Brundisium open, but we'll have to wait and see how that turns out. See, public order minus. Sanitation's good. We'll leave that. I don't really want to spend that money right now. I'd rather have it so that these guys are being replenished. And the trouble is, because of that, means that there's not a lot of replenishment going on. See, 4 turns. Aida, 4 turns. Pavatium, now, these guys, slightly different situation. So we're not going to upgrade them, because that will take more food. Genua, they are a fort, or equivalent thereof. Right, let's put them up to that. And Burdigala, let's update them. Whoops-a-daisy. No, we don't have the money for that. So, hopefully, that will offset some of the pain that these guys are suffering. Now,
Ready for battle.
what I'm thinking is that I want to get these guys here into Singleton,
Ready for orders. At once.
ready to act
Ready for battle.
and deal with Malva. So, actually, we'll keep him... No, we can't, damn it. He's going to take even more attrition as a result then.
On the move.
But he's a strong army, so it's not too bad. Let's upgrade him as well. And let's make sure that our fellow here...
Ready for battle.
Yeah, he's fully up to date as well. Yeah, so we're getting desertion of troops. That's the problem we're going to have. So I think it's time to end the turn. Let's deal with the skills first.
We hunger for battle.
This fellow here. There we go, he's a champion.
Ready for orders.
Okay. So we're in a I wouldn't say a dire situation, we're in a problematical situation. We have taken corrective action to deal with the problem. But it's obviously going to take us 4 or 5 turns to get to that situation where things are improved and that the armies can then turn around. So I reckon about 10 turns. Oh, nice and chuggy. Around 10 turns until it gets to a situation that we can start to see some kind of significant improvement. And you've still got spies and agents of Egypt sniffing around our area. No doubt looking for weaknesses. But hopefully they won't find too many. German Confederation. I honestly hope they're not up to anything foot-paddery or skullduggery like. Always nice to see the computer chugging. Never mind. There is a lot going on. But, you know, that will slowly reduce as I start to kill everybody in the entire bloody world. Okay. The thing is, I could switch off the options for showing the movement, and then it will just go ahead and do all the things. So I might actually do that just to sort of reduce the pressure on the machine, as it's having a little bit of a struggle, as you can see. But never mind. Which is a little bit alarming considering it's quite an old game, but I guess, you know, you have good days and you have bad days. So, we'll have to wait and see. So, let's see. He's doing some random exercises. Saloka and Olbia. Oh, that looks around the sort of Russian area, Black Sea. Oh, Syracuse. Oh, they're bringing in a second army, maybe? That could be a problem. What is it with peoples who just... whatever they've got, it's not enough. Mind you, saying that, I am kind of taking over the world. So, yeah, the irony of that. Oh dear. Come on. Ah, here we go. Right, so Armenia and Egypt have broken their alliance, which is good, I suppose. We've been sabotaged, agents recovered, more attrition, hidden agent, food shortages. Right, okay. Let's go into our options and let's have a look at our game settings. And where is it? Aid de camp, nice. Campaign advice, none. Okay, off. Back, resume. Right, so. Libya and Egypt are at war. That's nice. Better for us, really, as far as we're concerned. Now. Here we are down in Consentia. Okay, let's see what's going on here. Look at this attrition. Oh, God. Let's have a look at Neapolis. 2. See, most of these sort of take food out of the system.
Ready for battle.
These guys are all being recovered, which is good.
We hunger for
What we will do, though, to stop any kind of problems, is we'll take them out of forced march, so at least they're just sitting there relaxing, doing their thing. So, you've got all these guys here. Genua. Obviously, that's a dock. Massilia. See, 4 turns. 4 turns. There we go. There's another one. Fishmonger. That'll be 5 turns. See, look at that.
Commander.
That could be a problem.
Salve. How can I help?
Let's get them in there for military training.
Ready for battle.
But that could be a potential issue. So let's end the turn, because we want to get to a situation where the food... oh, okay. So at least then, stuff will move. We won't necessarily see it unless we're being attacked. Let's see. The Durangia. Okay. And the Persians. So, poisoned wells. More men lost. Hidden agent exposed. Road food shortage. Yes, I know. So, yeah, really. There's Bibracte. Let's get some more food in there. Okay. Let's not spend too much money. Caledonia. Oh! Oh, that's going to be helpful, because if those guys are at war, then it means then that they're going to be fighting back against each other. Hopefully, that means that these 2 little annoying sods will piss off and leave me alone.
Ready for orders.
So what we'll do is we'll give them a... Give them that. Okay, let's leave it at that for the moment. And there you go, you can see legionary barracks. And an amphitheatre has been built in Rome somewhere. There we go. There's the amphitheatre. How lovely. So, there we go. Gladiator School will reduce the food. So, we're not really going to do anything like that yet until such times as the food situation has improved. Which is going to be a little way away. Still another 3 or 4 turns. Let's see. What have we got here? So, I got that one, which is nice. Let's go for... nice aqueduct. And update that a little bit. Now, obviously, small Egypt there. Relatively large numbers of forces in Syracuse. Brundisium remains. Ah, shite. That's going to be 4 food. Don't want to do that. Now, let's see. Let's leave that there. Now, see, there you go, 2, so that might improve things. We'll have to wait and see how it turns out. There we go. So I think once we dealt with the food issue, then that will just generally improve the situation for us. We'll then be able to get all of our armies back up to maximum strength and then go from there. So, damn. That could have been helpful. Where did I build something? Is it Iada? Yeah, it was that one, wasn't it? So, where was it? See, one there. Here we go. Fishing port. And that's all we can afford right now. Which is fine. Right, so let's do more skills as well. Find out what this guy needs. And so his skill, Paragon. There we go. I do like a good Paragon of Virtue.
A treaty between us would please the gods and give our enemies much to think about. Well...
So they want payment of 100, yeah, we can accept that. And it means that we don't have to worry about Macedon attacking us. There's one less thing for us to worry about, which is a good thing. So, let's see. Right, let's see. Diddly diddly do. Come on, Persia. Make a decision. Can't wait around all day. Yawn, yawn, yawn. At least the sea looks nice. Ah, here we go. Increasing rank. More attrition. See, 26. Hidden agent, yes. Rome shortage, yes. Sabotage attempt. Character trait. Manipulation. Oh, okay. Trespass. What? What's going on over here, boys? To be honest, if it's just a temporary trespass or trespass, I can accept that. It is Libya, and we are on friendly terms with Libya, so it would be a shame to have to go and twat them, but you know, we'll have to wait and see. Aha, hello. So, good to see them taking... Oh, Jesus, look at that.
We hunger for battle.
What I might have to do is pull those guys back.
Commander.
To Rome. To get them recovering their numbers.
Ready for battle.
Because
Any man who drops out is left behind.
I don't really want to take the chance
Make haste, men. Commander.
of losing too many people. If it means I have to sacrifice Consentia, then that's what I need to do. It's not an ideal situation, but it is what it is. So, a foreign Piscarium. So, let's see.
Ready for battle. We hunger for battle. At your command.
Let's assassinate him.
I will see it done by any means.
Good man. Now, let's see. Missile triremes. See, lots of good stuff in there, but I don't really want to do any of it until such times as the food situation turns around. And we're still sort of X amount of turns away from that. See, look. Oh, skills, of course. Always skills.
I will do anything for Rome.
I'm glad to hear it, sunshine. Here we go. Right, let's see. God, I love the music in this game. It's so beautiful. Really, really nice. Oh, hello. See, look at this. No chance. So we're going to auto-resolve this one. We'll get some of the forces remaining kicked in the balls and stabbed in the neck. So there we go, we've lost Consentia. Not exactly unexpected. But, like I said, we had to sacrifice Consentia to save the general situation. And there's arson by some arsehole. See, now, there you go. You see the food shortage level has gone down. Which is good. And there we go. See, there's Persia holding that spot. So, the good thing is, obviously, we've got these areas here where we've got an awful lot of armies. So, in that regard, it's a good thing. So, let's get him to assassinate him.
I will end.
Damn it.
Failure cuts deeper than swords.
Yeah, I'll bet it does, mate.
Anything for Rome.
See, I want to get rid of that one as well.
Ready for battle.
Random noblewoman.
Ready for battle. I will end.
Brilliant.
I live to serve Rome.
I'm very glad to hear that.
Battle.
So you can see there, replenishment is underway, which is all good. And then we can then start pushing back against Consentia. And the... Oh, crikey, really? Persia's taken both of those spots? Those little bastards. Okay. Well. That was a turn up for the books, I guess.
Ready for battle. At your command. At your command.
So these guys, numbers-wise, are good.
Ready for orders.
So I can't really fault them at all. So they're all fine. What's that? Seed selection. Okay. Let's have a look to see what we've got in here. I think we've covered all of this. Let's have a look at our Imperium level. See, we're not doing too bad now. Let's see. Let's make him a military tribune. And let's make this fellow a military tribune as well. Because that will essentially help us. Now we could move them up to being a quaestor. There we go. And then this fella here. Okay. Let's move him up to being... Oh, we can't. Okay. Let's secure his promotion as well. And Adilis. So, let's see what else. Praetor. There we go. So, we spent a bit of money. And we've upgraded our general consul. Very nice. And we can't do anything more with him. So he's got the support of quite a few people. He's 58 years old, so he's close to snuffing it, no doubt. Okay. So let's see how we get on the next turn.
Would you kindly allow trade between our people? The logic is clear. All would benefit, including your...
Yep, we're going to accept that.
By the Tetractis, you have a good mind in your skull.
Thank you.
The decision here is most excellent.
Most excellent. Indeed. Okay, right. Most excellent. Oh, lovely. So, Livia Albina. Let's go and say hello to that girl. More attrition. Let's give it him.
How may I serve you?
Right, you, madam, will be able to go on a little jaunt up towards Antioch. Because I want to sniff out what resources and what areas the Persians still and the Egyptians still... Oh, goodness me, look at that. Memphis. There's Alexandria. So, it could be that a knotty situation for the Egyptians as the Persians are in there, essentially twatting their former friends.
At your command.
So they're looking okay now. These guys looking better. Slowly replenishing numbers. Slowly replenishing. Good. Let's upgrade him.
Ready for orders.
He's looking fine.
I am Rome's champion.
I'm sure you are.
How can I serve Rome?
Let's assassinate him.
That's a god's favor there.
Oh, for God's sake, really?
How can I help? Their life is mine.
Thank you.
Gods honor me with my sword is yours.
Thank God for that. Okay. So, you can see Valathri there. Let's have a look at this one. Aluminium. Level 4 fishies. Not an option there. Here we go. Level 4 fish. Let's be 8 turns. Look at that. Only one food shortage, so we're slowly making progress. Let's check arse. There's bossium. There's arse. Unhitched. So they're all going to be fishing. In either 3 turns, so that will help immensely. Let's put a field of Mars in arse. And Numantia as well. So generally speaking, not too bad. Oops. Okay. So we're in a stronger position now. We only have 1 food shortage. Which means now these guys here may be able to start making a push down towards Consentia. And then into Lilybaeum. And these areas. Although I noticed the Egyptians are coming back in here. Which is interesting. So what I think we need to do is just kind of send this fella down here and stand on the edge of
Is that all?
that area there. Yes, that's all. Thank you. Now, what else do we have here?
For battle.
See, here we go. And another fella down there.
You have further orders, Commander?
So these guys are looking good as well.
We hunger for battle. Get to it, men. Ready for orders.
Move those guys up.
Ready for battle.
And what we'll also then do is move a fellow into Brindisium. As these guys are full size armies. And these guys can now replenish their numbers. So let's give them, let's see, so they've got quite a bit of horsey. Let's give them some doggies. And these guys also, they don't have a lot of horse. So let's give them auxiliary. No, let's give them the extraordinary. So at least they've got a little bit of cavalry goodness in there as well. Now, let's see. Okay. Interesting. Looks like the Persians have lost their little encampments. Isn't that unfortunate? Taken by the German Confed. Thank you, Germans. You lovely people. Now, those guys are replenishing their numbers. These guys replenishing their numbers. Good, good, good. So, nothing we really need to worry about for the time being. I say we're in a good position right now. So, thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed. We'll see you again soon. Bye.